Hello,
Hello.
and welcome to the Ayup Me Duck podcast.
Ayup Me Duck. It feels so good to do that.
Episode 1.
Episode 1 of the
Oh,
podcast.
I'm excited to be here, mate.
My heart's beating so fast.
Calm it,
Mate,
calm it.
this is scary. Basically, we've got this little setup for now. It's basically my room. I've moved up to Derby. So we just moved the room around, made a little studio. So it looks pretty
good.
decent. Got some houseplants and bargains.
We're filming as well. We're filming as well as recording.
Yeah.
Got one camera here,
This one.
one there.
Hello.
And we've invested in some snazzy new microphones
Yeah,
and
look at that.
lighting.
Oh, I don't want to touch it.
so we can look all professional.
How's this sound, mate?
Ayup Me Duck.
I bet that was clear for you guys.
Probably clear, or it'll sound really fuzzy.
Anyway, moving on. So, right, we have no plan today, guys.
Nothing,
We have no
nothing.
plan, but we're good at just ranting on,
We'll
aren't
just
we?
go for it. So if you don't know us, I'm Mark Page.
I'm Craig Webb.
Together we are Real Productions. We do comedy skits and videos on Facebook and YouTube and soon to be TikTok. And really, we just started this podcast so that we can...
Well, just so you guys can get to know
Yeah,
us more,
pretty much.
what we're about, how we met, which is going to be the focus of today's episode.
Yep.
So it's interesting, isn't it? It's
But
very
you've moved to
interesting.
Derby. You've made the big move from... Well,
from the
Kingston.
from the slums of London.
Yeah.
So yeah, but basically I've been coming up to Derby for 5 years since I've known Mark. We'll get on about how we met kind of in a bit, but it's been 5 years in the making, hasn't it? And
It
since
has.
we've been kind of smashing it this year, I've just thought, you know what? We're going to make the big stip, and I'm going to move up, and I'm here at the little studio in my room.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
And a little photo of me there.
Oh, charming.
Lovely.
So, how's your first week been in Derby?
Yeah, someone nicked my gusto off my doorstep, which really annoyed me.
I shouldn't laugh because it's actually really horrible and
Yeah.
it was like your second day living here.
I've lived in London for about 23 years, kind of, and nothing like that has ever happened to me.
No.
So, and then I move up to Derby 2 days in, and my gusto
Your
gets stolen.
gusto's been nicked.
It's just annoying because I've been living on the breadline. I've been eating bagels, sitting on my bed eating bagels, and I thought, you know what, Tuesday's coming, my gusto's going to be here. I'm going to eat a nice little meal, nice home cooked dinner. Get home Tuesday. Thought, well, I've got a photo here saying it's on the doorstep. Looked on the doorstep, weren't there. I was like, okay, maybe someone's brought it in because I live with 5 other people. Maybe someone brought it in the house. Went inside, no gusto. Checked the fridge, no gusto. And I was like, mate, I was fuming. Went on the WhatsApp group chat for the whole place. I was like, right, my gusto's gone missing. Mate, they're going to think I'm an idiot, to be honest. I'm just ranting now, but yeah, it just annoyed me because I was sitting on my bed knowing that someone's eating my North African hot pot.
Someone's walked past, seen a gusto on your doorstep, gone, oh,
I'll have
I
that.
fancy a bit of that, cheers.
It's
And
so
now they're
annoying.
tucking into your 5 meals.
Yeah, just think, like, you move away from home. It's not an easy move, right? It's 2 hours away from home. I miss my dogs. I miss my family. I miss my friends. Get to Derby thinking
Second day in.
this is meant to be the land of sheep and cows, right?
A nice place to live.
But it's the land of absolute crime
Liberties.
and liberty, all right? Not to insult Derby. There's beautiful bits of it, but this road is...
Nicked your gusto. Second day here. Oh well.
Yeah.
Other than that, not a bad
No,
first week.
that's not been a bad start. Started a new job. We've been hanging out more.
We
together,
have.
haven't
That's
we?
been good.
We've stopped drinking,
We
which
have.
is good.
We have.
Well,
Wow. Shall we crack these
Yeah,
ones
let's crack
open?
a beer open.
You know,
Look,
it's the podcast.
it's for the podcast.
We're gonna do this.
Bottle
Have you-
openers
Oh,
there. Nice Turkish beer, Efes, in case you guys didn't know.
shall I be mother?
Yeah. Don't worry about just leave it on the floor, the cap. There you go. Yeah, lovely. I'll pick that up later. There we go.
Oh, lovely.
I've realised I've turned into such a clean freak while living on my own. Like, as soon as I drop something on the floor, I get the hoover it up straight away. Never do that at home.
That's
Oh,
pretty
cheers,
nice.
cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Nice one.
That's pretty nice.
So, we're just going to crack on.
So, shall we talk about maybe going back to the beginning when we sort of first met?
Yeah. Why don't you give the little kind
So-
of story?
I was working in a job at the time. I was working as a chef, and I wasn't really enjoying it. And I saw a casting call come up for like actors to be in Alex Rider for Amazon Prime. So give it a go. Applied for it. Ended up getting it. So ended up going down to London. First day we was there, we didn't really see each other, did we, on the first day? Because it was one random day filming a house party.
Yeah.
And it was like all the people waiting to film, wasn't it? And then we got, you know, let out in dribs and drabs to go and be in this party. And then there was a scene where someone was being sick on someone's hair. And then, like, it was all sort of... Yeah, I know. And then we had to drink cans of beer, but they changed the labels to, like, random brands.
Yeah, but we was drinking that all day because there weren't any drinks on set. Do you remember?
We was drinking all day pretty much.
Beer,
yeah,
which tastes horrible, by the way.
Yeah, it wasn't nice, and they made it look like it was a weird own brand, didn't they? Like something from Aldi.
Yeah.
It was strange. And then after that, we didn't really do anything on it for about a month, and then they sent an email out saying, "Oh, can we have everybody back? We're gonna do like a week-long shoot."
A week in London.
So the first week I went down, and I was living in a hostel for the week. Hated it. Thought I was going to get murdered or worse.
What? Don't go.
Or worse. Every night. So I was like, oh, this is rubbish. So then the second day of that shoot, I bumped into you, and we was just chatting nonsense, weren't we? Like just having a laugh and mucking about.
Yeah. It was like meeting myself in a way. Me and Mark just had exactly the same
sense of humour.
Ideas. We could talk easy. Like we were just like, I don't know, we were like best friends. It felt like I
straight away
for my whole life, which was crazy.
And then we made a little friendship group, didn't we?
The Acapellas, wasn't it?
Acapella.
We started singing every lunchtime. Everyone was
just mucking about. People was getting annoyed with us, but we weren't bothered. And then, so we did that week shoot and become quite good friends, and we stayed in touch after that week shoot. And then like another month went on, and then there was like, oh, can you come back again? And we're gonna do like another like week and a bit shoot. So me and Craig and then all the lads who we met before, we decided to rent that house, didn't we, in Norfolk,
which, if
Norfolk,
you don't know
London.
Norfolk, it is a complete
hole. Yeah. Wasn't very nice, but you know what? We had a nice steak dinner on the first night, so that was happy days.
How much did it cost us? About 70 quid for the week?
Yeah, 300 and something quid for all of us for the week, and there was about 5 or 6 of us staying in there.
Yeah, and when we were staying in there, like obviously we was on set together all day. We was like, we're talking about ideas that we had. Like we had exactly the same kind of comedy ideas. We used to think about songs.
We was writing a movie as well, weren't we?
Yeah, we wrote a script while we were living together for a week. Did we finish that script off? I think we FaceTimed after, didn't we?
We've got a bit left to do on it, but we've pretty much got a full movie
that we want to
written, ready to go.
Yeah, but
which was pretty good, about some gangsters who get involved in like the Irish mafia, and they have to like try and pretty good.
We might have to change a little bit.
We might have to.
Our sense of humour has probably changed since then. I think we're growing up a lot now.
There's a lot of swearing in it, isn't there? And
I don't like swearing
knob
anymore.
jokes.
I don't like swearing
anymore.
So, yeah.
So that was kind of how we met. Every time we swear, there is probably going to be a duck quack.
Yeah,
I'm just going to let you... Or this. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So that's pretty much how we met, by working on like a film set together, and we had some really good days on there, but it's like...
Think about this, so you're on a film set for 12 hours a day, right? You don't choose who you're with, you kind of just make friends, you kind of talk. You get fed, don't you? So we used to go to set every day in the morning.
Get there for 7.
Get there for 7 before the queue was there for breakfast. We used to go up, get breakfast.
Oh, full breakfast.
Full breakfast, sausages, bacon,
egg, beans, hash brown, toast and stuff.
And then we'd eat our food. Everyone else has gone to get their food. And then we'd go back for second.
Yeah, we'd go back.
Just because we could, you know.
And then we'd muck about going to hair and makeup. And because at the time I was about 21... and my hair started going grey at 21, so they had to like literally brush my hair every day. Literally. But because I was clean shaven, I got away with it. But literally, they had to like put brown paint in my hair. And then I think they had to shave me one day because I had like loads of stubble. They was like, no, we need to shave you.
I don't know whether you guys have seen Mark without any facial hair, but
I literally look about 16.
10 years younger, like honestly.
Yeah.
I feel weird hanging around with you when you take that off.
What, when that's what Jen says, my girlfriend. She's like, oh, feel a bit weird when you look very young. Lovely.
Some people are into that. I'm not. So, Anyway.
Yeah, moving on. Cheers.
Yeah, so that's how we met. And then, to be fair, I don't think anyone really stayed in contact after that kind of day, did they?
Other than us, really.
Other than us. And then I think, when did I first come up to you? It was when we done the Take Me Back to Matlock video, wasn't it?
So you'd come up. No, you'd come up to film the short film.
Yeah, On Edge.
We wrote a short film, which is on YouTube somewhere, but it's now we look back at it, it's a bit dog crap. We might have to remake it. We've had an offer to remake it on a cliff with a drone. It's quite exciting. We might have to do that. Which was about these two lads who'd crashed this guy's car, and then they owed him a load of money for the crashed car, so they decided to kind of go on the run. And then they end up...
It was the same characters that we wrote in that film, wasn't it?
In the film.
So we made that... So that film, that script that we wrote when we were living together...
Yeah.
We just took the two main characters, which were me and you...
And put it in the
And just put it in a shorter film. So that's how that came about, wasn't
it? And then pretty much they end up on top of a cliff. And then they have to decide whether they're going to jump or whether to stick it out and face the consequences. It was a comedy, we may add. It was funny, but it was pretty...
But we look back, because obviously, like I said, our sense of humours have changed a lot. So we look back at it now...
And it's like, we could do better now. We could do better. But then you come to film that, and then you kind of went away for a couple of months.
Yeah.
And then you come up again, like sort of summertime. I think it was like August, September time.
So long ago. It seems
it's
so long
like
ago,
five.
doesn't it?
That was 2019. Yeah. So you come up sort of September 2019. We was in the car with my dad. My dad had nipped into a shop somewhere.
Get some screws
and then,
on it.
and then Take Me Back to London, the original version, was on the radio. And I started just mucking about, just going, take me back to Matlock. And then we found it really funny. And was like, you know what? Let's just write a song to it, because it'll be hilarious. Wrote this song, never really did anything with it. Played it to our mate Jordan, who used to film all our videos for us. And he was like, we got to do a video for this. It's like, it's amazing. So
yeah, that happened.
Yeah, so then we did it, and then it got
so we
10,000 views.
I remember this like yesterday. So we posted the video. Yeah, it was the first video we posted.
It was like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, didn't we?
We didn't think anything would kind of happen of it.
No.
Like we just posted it for. Yeah, we made the video, didn't we? So we spent the whole day and the evening making the video, and we posted it on the same day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then we just posted the video, and then we thought, should we go down to Matlock and go out? By the time we left the house and got down to Matlock, we walked into, it was the Crown.
It's like a Wetherspoons, yeah.
And everyone in there was just like,
I love your
God,
video.
I've seen the video.
Oh, I love your video.
Like, you two are amazing. And we were just like, what? Like,
and then,
it's like in the space of less than an hour.
Less than an hour or so. And then I thought nothing of it. And then I checked the YouTube views. And then it was on like 4,000. And then I left it a bit, checked it again. It was on like 8,000. Yeah. And then I left it, checked it again, and then it had gone to like 10,000. And I was like, oh my God, this is gone.
Yeah. And then I think that was the day we kind of branched out from the short films, and then we started
doing music
because like me and Mum, I'm not bigging ourselves up, but we can easily make a song out of nothing, can't we?
Yeah,
like
pretty
literally.
much.
We get together, we sing like the chorus, we say, should we make that as a song?
Yeah.
And then we just sit there for like a half an hour writing songs.
A lot of people ask us, the main question we get asked is, how long does it take you to put it all together? So pretty much, here's a timeline of how long it takes us to write, sort of record and then film a song. So we'll have a filming date in mind where we're going to go and film it. And then what we'll do is we will get together and be like, have I knocked your picture off?
Yeah, don't worry, I'll clean this up.
Listeners, I've just knocked a picture on the floor, sorry. So pretty much we have an idea in mind of what we want to do, what the song's about, the idea of it, the theme of it. Then we'll kind of FaceTime each other, but before we've had the FaceTime, we'll be listening to songs on his own and thinking of ideas and stuff. And then what we'll do is we'll have a FaceTime together and be like, I thought of this. And then someone else go, I thought of that. And then we settle on one that we think's really funny. Yeah. And it literally takes like, half an hour 40 minutes. We just like,
I'll say,
go for
Mark,
it.
you do, like, you'll be like, Craig, do this first. I'll be like, Mark, you do that one, I'll write this one. And then we'll see what we've got.
Put it together.
And then we both sing each other's like verses or whatever, and then we change them. So that's how we kind of do it. But the timeline that we do it in is like pretty crazy.
Very quick.
We can make a song within like... We should do that for a podcast episode.
We should.
Can make a song.
Literally, see if we make a song in like an hour.
Yeah. Well, give us 10 minutes to think of a chorus to a song. Like a challenge like that, and we'll try and do one. But we've had so many... Like, my phone is filled with absolute just like lyrics of
Oh, yeah.
songs that we haven't even done yet. On my notes, I've got so many songs that we thought about over the years that
We
we
ain't
just
even
haven't
done.
done.
Yeah.
But you will see us. Like, you will see more of us. And you will see them songs. But because we don't do it for ourselves anymore, we do it for you guys, we do it for the businesses, we do it for Matlock, we do it for... So we kind of changed our game plan, haven't we?
Yeah.
So instead of making like rude songs, like because we want them to do well, we want them to go on the radio, we want businesses to get promoted, we don't want to swear in the songs. So it is it's difficult, innit? Because we want to be ourselves a little bit, but at the same time we got like a business that we want to do. So that's it, really.
Pretty good.
But yeah, I was just thinking how nice this beer was.
It was quite nice, actually.
How long have we been sober for?
3 days.
Yeah. Every podcast episode, we basically want to go to a pub around Derby
And review the best pint of Guinness.
Hands up, what year were you born? Good.
Okay.
Right.
Great. So that's pretty much how we met, and then now we just start doing videos for local business and stuff. We actually asked some people to send us some questions.
Yeah.
And one of the questions was, what gave you the idea to help local businesses? And I think that was from Megan on Facebook. So pretty much we was asked to do a video for a chip shop in Darley-Dale.
Yeah. Well, basically, this is the story. So I do TikTok. I've been doing TikTok for I really started doing it not last year, the year before that. It was Christmas time I started doing it. So I managed to build up quite a big following on TikTok. So I got 167,000 on there. I just do comedy videos. I do like skits with my friends and stuff. And I think Darley-Dale Chip Shop followed me on TikTok, and they saw that video of me and you doing the American schoolboy ones.
Yeah.
And they just commented loads of laughing faces, crying faces. And then she inboxed me on TikTok. She was like, "Oh, can you do one for us?" And I think I told you, I was like, "Oh, I think the chip shop want something doing for them." And then Mar got in contact with the chip shop. And then that's how it sort of come about. So they found me on TikTok, really.
Yeah. And then we just went and did that. That went really well. That got like 60,000 views. Then we went on the radio, didn't we? BBC Radio Derby.
Yeah, that was
Twiggy.
scary, man. That was like the first.
That was funny, man.
That was funny, but I was like, wow.
Sounds weird.
Yeah.
I overthink so much.
I tell you the funniest thing about that. There's a guy who reads the news at Radio Derby, right? And he reads the news. He's really posh. He's like, "Good morning, it's 8:32. You're listening to BBC Radio Derby." And he's like proper posh guy, right? And then he comes out into the lobby bit to talk to me and Craig. Really scruffy looking guy with proper long hair. He's like, "Hey up guys, how you doing?" And then when he's on the radio, he's like, "Top story today." I was like, what?
Yeah, but that's like me though. I've got such a radio voice or a phone voice. When I'm doing something like I'm talking to someone that is not like...
Grand.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's okay. Or like radio, I don't even know.
Great to see you.
Yeah, it's
Thanks.
Like, "Oh yeah, Twiggy, how are you?" Like, do you know what I mean? It's so like, not me, but then...
Your voice goes up a pitch as well. It's like,
talk normally,
hello.
so I'll be like, "Oh, how you doing, mate? You're right, yeah."
Yeah, mate.
Can't really do it on the
Oh,
radio.
right, geezer.
Yeah,
Yeah, right, geezer.
How you doing, Twiggy?
All right, me
Mush?
old mush.
Not gonna happen, is it?
No.
So,
And
yeah.
so then after that one, we did Fairy Tale and Matlock, which went
that was
absolutely crazy.
yeah.
So that one got 100,000 views in a month, which was wicked.
It's always challenging for us because we make really good videos.
Yeah.
And we have to try and top them. You know.
We want to try
make
and
the
get
next one
better every time, yeah.
So we started using the drone, didn't we? Which is making our videos a lot better. But
Yeah.
It's like even like the Fairy Tale and Matlock, so well kind of done, and then we've done the football one after that, which was really good production, and everyone was on it. So the next video that we have to do has got to be like it's got to be better than.
But
that.
we're filming one tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah.
For Caravan Park in Ashbourne, and you know, we just want to do these videos for local businesses because someone was saying to me earlier, they was like, "Oh, yeah, not a lot of people do much about Ashbourne. They only really know it because of the Shrovetide football and stuff." You ever heard of this Shrovetide football?
What's Ashbourne? Is
Right,
that animal?
Ashbourne. Is it an animal? Let me tell you about Shrovetide football.
Please.
Right, 2 teams, upwards and downwards. Right, don't laugh.
No.
Upwards and downwards. Right, they have to fight over this like ball. Right, literally.
No, I'm not laughing.
And there's no rules. Do what you like. Beat each other up. Chuck each other in a hedge. Go mad. there's loads of people on one team, like the upwards, loads of people on the other team, the downwards. You literally...
Wait, is it between two villages?
Yeah, and you literally just have to have a big scrap to get this ball.
And then... I've never done that before.
Because I'm not getting injured.
No, I'm not getting injured. God.
Literally, you get obliterated. The big blokes as well. So, literally, you go in like streams and bloody lakes and everything just to get this ball. And what you have to do is take it back to your base bit or whatever, tap it on this plinth thing, whatever it is. I think that's what they do. I don't know. Never really been. And then, yeah, something like that. And then they get a point sort of thing, or points for their team. Right. And it's the people with the most points at the end of the 2 days. It runs over 2 days.
What do they do? Sleep? And
no, yeah, they stop.
It's
till 10 o'clock at night. So as soon as it's like 10 o'clock at night, that's it.
What if?
It's done.
What if 10 o'clock at night, this thing, 12 o'clock, people being asleep in their tents and stuff, I go out, right?
Yeah.
I plan this, all right? I wait till everyone's fallen asleep.
Yeah.
I get that football.
Yeah.
Alright, and I do it. Bear Grylls. I'm taking this football and
it's off.
I'm going miles
well,
and miles.
Let me tell you what someone did. It was either last year or year before. They took the ball, took it to their house, hid it in their garden shed for like hours.
Yeah.
Then when it was coming up to the end of the day, they cleared off with it and then went and got the points.
That's
dangerous. There's no rules, I don't think. There's no rule. I might
There's
be wrong.
There's got to be a rule, surely, because if I see someone doing that...
Shall I try and have a look of rules of Ashbourne, Shrovetide?
There's people running down the hill for a slice of cheese. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I've seen this. Running downhill with a wheel of cheese.
Come on. I mean, what? What's that about? I think they used to do it back in the olden times.
Let me have a look.
No.
This is the only rule. There is an infamous quote attached to Shrovetide that there is only one rule: no murder. That is literally the only rule.
No, you can't even do that.
Look! There's only one rule: no murder.
So if
don't
I see
murder someone.
Say you're playing, the upwards and I'm the downwards, right?
Yeah.
And I see you running across the A6 with a football.
Yeah.
And I get in my Fiat 500 and I absolutely cane you with it.
You
run you over.
You can't. You're not allowed.
As long as I didn't kill you.
You could take the ball and drive off.
Right, that game's a game.
I don't think you can use a car, but yeah, that's fine.
But mate,
I think that's another rule.
What? No cars?
I think so.
Yeah, but you can keep making these rules up though.
You could, to be fair.
What do you play? Football boots? You love football boots?
I don't know. All sort of gear. But yeah, that's the only rule: no murder.
Cool.
So anyway, someone was saying to me, not a lot of people do stuff about Ashbourne and things like that, so it's handy to go and film in them areas. Like, we've got some stuff coming up in Derby, some shops that not a lot of people know about in Derby.
Yeah.
So it's good just to get people knowing about them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
exactly.
It's decent.
No, it's good. I think it's good for businesses, and I think because we've grown, like I've said, it's not about us anymore. We've got a decent platform now, so we want to do something for the community instead of ourselves. But it's good for us because we get content out of it. They get promotion out of it.
Yeah.
So that's how we're kind of looking at it. But we just enjoy making videos essentially.
It's decent.
And it is good. And it's good to talk to you guys. We've got a podcast now.
That's
I'm only 15 miles down the road.
That's it.
I wish I moved closer though.
Yeah, you'd be alright.
Bit of a trek.
You'd be fine.
The 6's bus is a joke.
Yeah, it's long, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a long old trek.
All the way.
Trans-peak.
Like
that.
So.
Like that.
Yeah.
So when we eventually, get the podcast fully up and running, we will have certain segments in it that we're going to do. So I think we're going to do a bit about like ghost stories, local ghost stories. So we want people to get involved and message us their ghost stories.
We got a friend Liam who's a magician, haven't we? We're going
to get him on. He's going to come
story.
and let us know, because he's worked on cruise ships and he's a farmer and he's a magician and everything. He's a cool guy. Get him on, get some guests in,
I've got a mate from down south, author Jack Charles and Leon. They're going to come up and talk. He's an author, so he's going to talk about his new book that he's got out.
Nice.
So we've got all that to look forward to.
Lots of stuff.
Give me, I'm going to change this now. Give me some of your impressions.
Okay.
So I want to hear. Wait, what? Do Boris Johnson?
Well, I must say this podcast is a marvelous idea. What you're doing, I believe it is one of the best podcasts this side of Leopold Street.
Probably the only good thing on Leopold Street right now. Yeah. Good. Love it. Give me... I don't know, what ones can you do? I forgot.
Here we see this creature, Craig Webb, in his natural habitat, fighting to survive after his gusto nicked.
Lovely. Should we do, right, let's do Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
Who do you want to be? Bear Grylls and... I don't know. What can you do? Just give me something. Surprise me.
Surprise you. Okay.
Yeah! You know what? I'm here. I'm in Derby. And it's -2 degrees outside. But luckily, I'm joined by the infamous...
Hey, Kermit Frog here. It's great to be here in Derby.
You know what? Kermit would be perfect on a barbecue. And the best way to cook a frog is at 20 degrees for 45 minutes. Yeah!
I don't believe I want to be cooked and eaten today.
Listen to me, okay? I'm here with Kermit the Frog. He's a really great guy. He really is. He's a great little guy, let me tell you that. How is Miss Piggy? How's Miss Piggy doing? Because she's a great girl.
She's fine. She's doing great. She's okay.
It's like that joke. I don't want to say the joke, okay? Because it might offend some people.
Yeah. Okay.
But what's green and smells of bacon?
Yeah, okay.
Kermit's middle finger.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
Oh my God, sorry.
There's more of this stuff coming. Yeah. So what we're going to do is as well... Oh my days, that was funny. What we're going to do as well is...
Great.
It's great. We're going to tell some stories as well about celebrities we've met. One's going to be true, one's going to be false, and you've got to tell us which one you think is true and which one is a complete lie.
Well, are we doing this now?
We can do it now. We can save it till the next episode. Let's make them come back.
Okay.
Let's make them come back. So next episode, you'll see that.
Should we give them a taster?
So, I once went to a well-known low-price food chain. I won't mention which one because they're not going to pay us for sponsoring them. Rhymes with Baldi. Have you guessed it?
Little.
Netto.
Iceland. Cool.
Farm foods.
B&M.
Anyway, so I was in Aldi's, walking around, just doing a bit of shopping.
Why did you whisper that then?
Because if we want names mentioned, they got to pay us.
I was in
Aldi. It's because it's dirty. You don't want people to know. Yeah, I'm getting me 24p beans. What of it? What of it?
I've actually done an Aldi shop. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, we've had a nice ride.
So
that's it.
They are good. Carry on.
Get us in an advert. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm walking around Aldi and I see, so I see this bloke back of his head, and I'm like, I know that. So, Karen doing my shopping, and I keep looking back at him, and I'm like, yeah, no, it is. It's him. So what I do is I kind of go out my way to go up one aisle and then come back down the aisle he's on just so I can get a good glimpse. Walk past him. It's Jason Statham in the middle of an Aldi's. So I walk past him and I'm just like, oh, you're right, Jason. He's like, yeah, all right. He's like, just doing my shopping. And I'm like, oh, yeah. So what you getting? He's like, crumpets. So yeah, it was Jason Statham, and he was like, yeah, I'm just doing me shopping. And I was like, oh, what you buy? He's like, crumpets. I'm like, oh, do you like crumpets? He's like, yeah, love them. Live off the bloody things. and then I said, oh, great. And I said, have you seen these ones? He's like, what? I said, look, you can get 9 here for the same price. He's like, yeah, you've just saved my day, brother. And then I just sort of went on my way. So, yeah. And yeah, we're going to do some ghost stories. We've been invited to go down a cave.
Where?
And do a podcast live down a cave.
Where's that?
I don't know, whenever we organise it somewhere, but been asked if we want to do a podcast down the cave. We're probably going to go ghost hunting and do a podcast live while we're ghost hunting. That's something we've been wanting to do for ages.
Yeah. So I can't get that image out of my head of Jason Statham.
What be like? Gummy crumpets. I said, how you doing? Got me crumpets.
Listen here.
Listen here.
We're in the film Megalodon. Where's my crumpets?
I was like, Jason, you can get 9 for the price of 6. He's like, you just saved my bacon.
How does he sound? You've done it really well, and then like he just went back to reverted. You just saved me bacon. What's that about?
I don't know.
What's that about?
Jason Statham, if you're watching, we know you.
We know you get your crumpets.
You probably go Harrods, all right.
Goes Waitrose for his crumpets.
Waitrose, yeah, a bit spenny. We're not at that level
He needs
yet.
to remember his roots. He was from around these parts.
He grew up in Streatham.
Shirebrook. He was born in, I think.
From Shirebrook, professional diver.
Shirebrook, I think something.
Then went into acting, didn't he?
That'll be us one day.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't think now. Like that's just thrown me right off.
Has it spun your mind?
Yeah.
That'd be right.
But yeah, you're going to see more of that.
More ghost stories.
Stories.
We're on about worst dates, weren't we?
Yeah,
like first dates, but worst dates.
Yeah.
We want to know your worst dates.
I've got a couple.
Been on.
I've got a couple of them. But we want to hear your story. So go to the Real Productions page on Facebook
and just send us a message.
Send us a message with your worst experience on the date.
So
we'd love to hear them.
Earlier on, we put a thing on Facebook, didn't we? Asking for people to ask us questions, right? And while this was happening, it all got a bit fruity, didn't it? Let's be honest.
A little bit fruity.
So we had one lady. Is there a number on there?
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Let's turn that camera off then. And let's get the number. We're going to ring her. Because I think she's got a bit of a crush on Craig. So we're going to ring her. We were filming as well on Craig's phone. So we're sorting that out. Craig's got a number. We're going to ring her now. And put her on speaker.
She don't know this is happening.
She don't know this is happening yet. What did she message at you on?
Facebook.
Right, so she's got a little bit of a crush on Craig.
What am I going to say to her?
Just say, it's Craig from Real Productions. How you doing, Gary?
I'm sorry if I'm coughing, sneezing and stuff. Well, not sneezing.
We've both not been well.
We've both not been well. Because they cap the heating in this place. So. Shall I call her on Messenger?
Whatever. No, just phone her. So this is either going to go really well or really rubbish. Have you got good signal?
What do I say to her?
Just say, hello, it's Craig.
I'll call her on Facebook. Because oh God, here we go.
Right, put it on speaker. Oh my God, I'm going to be close. Put it close. This is going to go either really well or really badly.
No, because I'm going to mess this up, I know.
Hello.
How you doing, sweet cheeks?
I'm alright, mate, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What was you saying on Facebook earlier? What do you want to tell me? Why? It's all right. We're all grown ups.
And I'm not on the podcast, am I?
No, you're not.
No, well, I think I said it in the comments. I'm absolutely not trying to say that I watch Real Productions on YouTube every day just to watch Craig being Craig.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Don't be daft.
No, you are beautiful. Can I just ask how old you are?
Oh God, this is where it all goes.
I do love a yummy mummy, me. I will be honest with you.
How old are you?
I'm 23, but I act like I can act as old as you want.
Are you actually only 23?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 45.
Oh, I love it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you're a year older than my oldest son.
Have you got? Oh God, does he want a stepdad or not?
He lives in London.
Oh, that's all right. So he's kind of out the picture then, so we could just crack on.
Well, yeah, but then I've got my 20-year-old that lives at home still.
That's all right. I thought I'd give you a call just because I feel like I had to. I feel like I had to chat to you.
sorry for me.
No, not at all. We like communicating with our fans and our people. But I'm glad you like the stuff that we do.
No, that's I just watch it to piss on you.
Well,
I'm joking.
No, you're not. I'm sat here with Mark, by the way.
Hey, Mark.
Hello.
You right, love?
Yeah, I am here.
He's just watching me chirps an absolute cougar.
Cougar. Yeah.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, I'm only 23 though. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to break your heart. So what would you say my best trait is, or my best kind of? What do you like about me the most?
No.
Go on, we're all friends.
Should we start from top to toe?
Yeah, go on then.
Well, not start from top to toe.
Start from hips beyond.
Well, you've got good hip action with your little sort of craigie dance.
Yeah, my uncle said that.
We could loosen up a bit up top, but that's because I used to be a dance teacher. But anyway, no.
Yeah.
You've got good hip action.
Yeah, my tits just don't really want to go with the hips. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you just do your thing, and it makes me laugh.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. Do you like my outfits? Do you like my fashion sense?
Yeah, I like the way you look. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to know.
I like your hair.
I like a woman with confidence, though, Kerry. I think you're very confident, and I like that. I like how you just.
Very confident.
I like how you just say it how it is. You know what I mean? Like I'm a grown guy. You know, I can handle it. You're obviously a grown lady. You know, very beautiful, might I add.
Don't say me duck.
Do you, me duck?
That's the only thing, because we've been sort of Manchestery sort of way. For me, it's love. I call everyone love still.
I call everyone cocker.
Yeah, oh, we do that.
Oh, did you say hey up, my cocker?
I call a lot of people, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah. People call me wanker. I don't know why.
Yeah. I've not seen you Todger, so I couldn't comment on that.
Look. Do you want to know?
We could just slide one into the DM.
This is comedy gold.
Do you want to know how big it is?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried the crisp Twiglets?
And you can get them cheap ones where they're like broken Twiglets.
Yeah. Or I'll tell you what's more accurate: is a cheese puff.
Yeah. Like when you're doing your dance, like nothing swings, so I'd sort of gathered, there wasn't much going on there.
We need a ringer every week.
I have to get you on this podcast every week, Kerry. You're a superstar.
You know what? I could end up having my own fan base.
You could.
I think that's why we decided to call you. That sounds like a date. What are you doing the 14th?
Probably start crying the fact that I've not had any letters through the box. From,
I'll tell you what. Come round mine. We'll get a pot noodle in from Aldi. Sit here, put Netflix on, and just have a great time.
Are we sharing the pot noodle? Do a Lady and the Tramp type thing with the noodle?
Oh, Doc, I've only got one spoon. Leave me alone.
I'll bring a fork. I'm not
Oh, I'll bring a fork. Don't you worry about that. Oh my God, Kerry, you've been amazing. But we're gonna wrap up the poddy. But give me a minute.
You're still Kerry from the block. You used to have a fanny, now you got a cock.
But then I switched it back, and now I've got a TikTok.
I've got a tic tac.
Tic Tac. 1 inch wonder in it, Craig.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Right, Kerry, we're gonna love you and leave you.
What a superstar. That was brilliant.
What have I got a stalk on?
Craig just falling on the floor. Oh, that was funny, man.
Oh, definitely that's definitely getting
right.
edited. I've been Craig Webb.
I've been Mark Page on that bombshell. See you next time.
Goodbye, Mad Dog.
Bye-bye, my dog.
Bye.
Bye, dog.
Whack, 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 whack.
Thank you, quackers.